Hey everybody, Adam here, and today we're going to do a Catam review. This is a advertising network that works with advertisers, agencies, affiliates, and publishers. So really just about anybody can be working with this website and this platform. I'm going to explore it mostly as an affiliate in our video here today. And this is going to be over a course of a couple days because I want this thing to run a little bit. But let's start with the basics. There are a lot of different advertising networks out there, both for people that are looking to generate traffic and people that have traffic that are trying to monetize that traffic. For me, I'm going to be utilizing this platform where I get traffic. And I'm also going to be putting some ads on my own website, but I won't be really running through the publisher network part today. So let's start with advertisers. So if you are an advertiser, if you have a product or a service that you want to promote, this is really a nice little thing that they have a lot of different ad formats. They have a ton of different impressions. They get traffic from 195 different countries, and there's 3 different payment models. Whether you want to do CPC, which is cost per click, CPM, which is cost per thousand, or CPA, which is a cost per action network or target model, they have a lot of different options for you. And this is going to be similar for a lot of the things that we're doing here. So they offer banner ads, native ads, push notifications, click unders, on-site push, and in-app push. This is going to be very similar to affiliate, which is, again, we're going to be doing CPA targets. We're going to have CPM, CPC. So if you're a business, they work with e-commerce, games and mobile apps, education, finance, health and medicine, news and content, dating and entertainment. And with this as a business or as an affiliate, so as an advertiser in general or as an affiliate, you'll be provided with a personal manager, and there's opportunities to work with somebody to guide you through kind of the process if you don't know what you're doing. There's also an agency format where they provide really nice terms if you want to partner with them. And I'm not going to go too deep into this, but if you run an agency where you're doing a lot for products or service offerings or even just traffic, there's an opportunity there. And specifically for publishers, one of the biggest companies out there is Google and their AdSense platform for people that are trying to monetize their traffic. So anybody that's got a website and they're looking to monetize that traffic, there are over 100,000 websites that work with Catam already, and what they're really looking to do is help you to again get people that the advertisers onto your website, so that when somebody clicks on an ad and takes action, that you're rewarded for it. They can again work with a number of different types of opportunities here. One thing I don't really necessarily agree with is kind of the catfish ad, but either way, there's a lot of different options here. So let's talk about getting signed up as an affiliate, because that's what I want to be doing as far as generating traffic for affiliate marketing products and service offerings. All right, so the sign up process, we're just going to hit that sign up button. We're going to recommend you being a publisher or an advertiser. For me, it's going to be, because I'm going to be as an affiliate, it's going to really be under the advertiser concept. I'm not looking to monetize my traffic, I'm looking to get traffic. And what you'll do is have to kind of clarify what your email, your name, create passwords, how they can communicate with you, whether it's phone, Skype, Telegram, whether you want to get paid in rubles or dollars, and of course prove that you're not a robot. So let me get through this. All right, so once you have your account created, they are going to provide you with a little welcome message on how to do things, how to add funds and all that. So I'm going to put a couple $100 in here just to get started, because I want to drive some traffic. So let me do that. So when adding funds, couple things I want to point out. First, you have bank card, your credit card, your bank transfer, your PayPal, USDT, whatever you're looking to do. I'm going to put $200 in to start. Please note that there is a $100 minimum, and also I want you to use DIY as your promo code. I'll have a link below to kind of get in there, but you'll get a 10% bonus for that, and so I want you to just do that and get some free money. Payment with PayPal does get a little tricky. I just want to give you this advance notice. It will create an automatic support ticket where you are going to need to send in money to Catam with your PayPal account. And what they'll do is they'll kind of create a support ticket. like this, where it's going to just ask you for, it says I asked to invoice a payment of an amount of, whatever you're going to send. They will respond and tell you where to send it. It's merchant@kadam.net, and once that goes through, they'll obviously fund your account. But I just want to be very clear that they're not going to send an invoice, even though it says that they're going to send you an invoice. You're just going to need to send in money directly to them through that support email address for PayPal. Okay, so after dealing with support, I did get my funds in. What I'm going to show you here is a little, I guess, disappointing, I'll say. I sent $200 via PayPal to them, and they said they deducted the PayPal fee. I don't know that PayPal takes out almost 10%. I've never experienced that, but that's kind of where we are. So I'm not going to get too disappointed and too into it, but just be aware that PayPal might not be your best solution. I would never ever spend the money on PayPal again with this because it's just 10% is ridiculous, quite frankly. So let's hope that we get some really great results, because if I'm getting great results, then it's going to be worthwhile, and I won't hesitate to do it. But I will definitely continue to spend with these guys if it works, but I won't be doing it with PayPal. That's for sure. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up our campaign. So the first thing we're going to do is hit that Create Campaign button. And once you've done that, you'll land on a campaign management desk page. And really what this is going to do is have you entering in some very specific information, like where you want it to go. Are you going to be charged per click, per impression, or based on a CPA target? There are a number of different templates, and so what I would recommend is that you go through this area real quick to kind of understand what you're doing and how to set up your tracking URL, because really what you want to do is make sure that you're tracking, if you are doing affiliate marketing, you want to make sure that you can see exactly what clicks are going through and what the results are and everything like that. I'm personally going to be targeting North American traffic, specifically US traffic. So these are things that if you don't want to, target, for instance, Haiti, you're just going to X them out. I'm going to be pretty darn simplified here. I don't want a lot of outside of the US traffic, so I'm going to go ahead and remove all these. Now, if you did want to add one of the countries, all you have to do is just click in this general area, and let's just say I wanted to add, Italy. I would just go ahead and add Italy just like that. Okay, so let's start at the top. I'm going to promote a product, a service offering, a SaaS product called Go High Level or High Level. And so I'm going to create all this stuff based on the affiliate program that I'm associated with. If you are not a member of the affiliate program for High Level, I highly recommend it. I make a lot of money from it. Again, link below to get signed up for that. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up, set up a tracking URL so I can identify specifically, where the traffic's coming from. So I know that it's coming specifically from this. So I'll do some work on the back end there. So at this point, what I would recommend is that beyond just your URL, that you add in, again, some kind of tracking ID so that people are able to, or you're most specifically able to understand, again, where it's coming from, track, campaigns, click IDs, ad IDs, stuff like that. So whatever it is that you want to track and how you want to track it, I would recommend that you, again, follow this so you can do that. All right, so once you've set up your tracking URL that you want to work with, you can choose your, again, your per click, per impression CPA target. I'm going to be doing per click. I'm not going to worry about this, but if you are working with a specific, platform or anything like that, there are some different ways to kind of set things up based on what that that affiliate program or what have you is doing. So I won't be working with that, but I do want to select whether it's going to be native, banner, push, or click under. I'm going to be using a banner campaign. And then of course, if there's any specific regions and cities that you want to include, exclude, or anything like that, if you're going to be focused on any kind of connection type, I'm going to be using all. ISPs, same thing. This is giving me a general idea on price and traffic volumes as of right now. I am going to click check all, and then I'm going to get rid of the adult content because I do not want my ads to be showing up anywhere on there. I will probably start to tick this down a little bit to try and get out of dating sites, downloads. So I'm going to just go ahead and kind of clear up some things that I want to do and what I don't want to do. So I will kind of be changing up the data available here, just so you're aware. And as you can see, there's little arrows right next to a couple of these. And so if we want to just go ahead and click under, you can kind of see opportunities to see what's available and what's not available within those. So that way you can even further clarify kind of what categories you want to be in. All right, the next thing you are going to get to is targeting by platform, targeting by device. So if you want to be very specific about staying away from Androids, or you only want to do iOS or anything, targeting by, again, platform, a device, any of that stuff, it's all going to be available by browser. Again, depending on what your product or usage is, you may or may not want to target by those things. Language targets, I'm going to kind of clear out most of these. Let's see, there's not an easy way to kind of get rid of all those, so I'm going to just go ahead and see if I can do anything to remove them all. Yes, there is. There's an X there, and so I'm just going to go ahead and choose English because that's all I'm looking for. And then finally, what you'll do is go ahead and set up your campaign limits. Again, this is something where sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. Primarily what we want to really focus on is what your daily budget is going to be. I'm going to go ahead and set up a $50 daily budget. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do $75. That way I have time to get a good idea of what the spend is and really see some activity on a daily basis, because sometimes if you set it for like $1 or $5, you really don't get enough activity to see whether or not a platform is working or not. So this one I'm going to set up at $75. I'm going to run probably a couple different campaigns. I'll be doing this banner campaign, and I'll probably do another maybe native campaign to kind of compare and contrast. That way I have an understanding which ads are working and which aren't. So you can get a general idea and of that, and maybe set up kind of like a $100 budget. Just make sure obviously that this total campaign budget is bigger than your daily budget. That way it'll at least run more than one day. I want to kind of run this as quick as possible as well for this video review, so I can kind of give you feedback immediately. I do like to have higher budgets when I'm seeing success, but I do kind of lower them. Typically, I would probably run somewhere $20, $25 a day budget if I was running this myself without having any ideas. But I am trying to really ramp this up as much as possible so that we can get quick results. And so for there, I'll jump in and hit that create a campaign button. And it's bringing me back up to the top where I need to specify my cost per click. So because it's a banner campaign, I'm going to go ahead and hit 25 cents. And I'm going to put a 0 in there just so that it can be done. And just for fun, we'll hit cost per action of $1. Go back down and we'll hit the create a campaign. Okay, and because I selected a banner campaign, I now need to go into create banners. So I'm going to hit the add banner button. And so it automatically copied over my URL here. And if I want to upload anything, I'm just going to go ahead and load it from there. So this is going to show me the different options I have as far as banners. And so what you can do is go ahead. I always like to use Canva as a source for my designs. And so for instance, if you just go to canva.com, there's going to be an area where you can type in kind of a specified campaign template. And so I'm just going ahead and hitting 468 by 20. They don't seem to have anything that really fits those dimensions from what I can tell. So I'm going to go ahead and have to create something from scratch most likely. Okay, so I've created two banners. I created a 336 by 280 and a 160 by 600. I do recommend that you customize the URL to kind of identify exactly what size you're using. But I do also want to just go back to the main campaigns area and show you that once you do this, I've got two campaigns active. You may, I don't currently have it right now, but you may start to see a error message that basically tells you that they want to see more, and I'm going to resume the campaign, they want to see more banners so that it can actively rotate through more banners, and so it'll give you it'll give you some information about what sizes are the most often used and everything like that. That way you can kind of pick and choose which banners you want to use or add and anything like that. I'm generally going to just do probably 3. They say they want at least 5, but I'm going to just probably run 3, and then I'm going to set up a native ad campaign. So let me finish doing that. Okay, so once you've uploaded it, you will just hit that create button. It'll load and it'll take you to a screen like this where it goes into a period of moderation. As far as clickability, it's just telling you that it's on training, which means that it's kind of in a learning stage. So what I've done is created 3 different banner ads: a 160 by 600, a 336 by 280, and a 300 by 250. This will show you all the individual stats and everything like that. You can pause, you can edit, you can do whatever you want to do. So I'm going to go back to my main campaigns, which will again show me kind of all the stats. So far I've had 14 views, and you can do whatever you want to do from here as far as duplicating it. You can move it to archive, you can change it, you can pause it, do all those things. So what I'm going to do is now create a secondary campaign to run so that I can kind of feel what's working and what's not working, because I don't like to just stick all my eggs in one basket. So as mentioned, I'm going to create a native ad campaign. All right, for my second campaign, I'm going to run a different software platform. This one's going to be called Pictory. It's basically for me, I use it for like text to video and video creation software. So when I'm doing any kind of promotions, I like to always create some kind of videos as well to place on YouTube outside of this channel. And if you look below, there's probably a link to a Pictory ad or video that I've done before. If not, it'll take you directly to Pictory, and you kind of learn exactly what Pictory is all about. But I have done reviews of Pictory, so if you want to check out my channel, there are videos there as well. I'm going to keep everything else the same per click. I'm going to run a native campaign, and once again, we're going to be focused on United States. So looks like, there we go. You can just add USA very easily rather than adding all and eliminating from there. I'm going to continue to do the same thing where we're going to use a 25-cent cost per click, and we'll call $1 cost per action. So I'm going to go basically and do all the same things that I had done in the previous campaign as far as my targeting. That way it's very consistent. And then once again, I will keep consistent on the actual campaign budgets and go ahead and create campaign. And with native ads, they'll be asking you to add a teaser, which is essentially just the same thing as your ad. Okay, so when creating your native ad, a couple things to pay attention to. First is you have to have a minimum size of, I think, 500 by 500 on your creations, and they have to be under under 100 KB in size. So I recommend a JPEG rather than a PNG. And so once you've done that, you go ahead and hit create, and then you'll be in the moderation stage. And so at this point, you can go ahead and create more campaigns, or you can test out different things. What I'm going to do is kind of just let these run for a little bit and come back and share with you kind of the results. And what I'll be doing obviously is not only just visiting what the data here is, but I'll be looking at the back end to kind of see how many clicks translate into actual clicks through the affiliate program. Now, please note that if this says 100 clicks, my affiliate program may only say something like 75 or 80 or something like that. Transitional tracking is not always easy when going from a platform like this to your affiliate program's tracking platform. So just be patient with it. It's not going to be easy to be perfect with that. It's not going to ever be exact from my experience, and whether it's Google Ads or something like this. So just be aware of that. And then I've got a notification saying not enough promo material. So again, this is what I got with the original campaigns for the banner ads, that I needed to add 5 promos. But really, I think what they want is to have a variety of things so that they can get as much traffic as possible. To me, again, because we're in test stage, it's not worth it. But as I see that I'm getting good results, that's when I start my A/B split testing and really start to create that many more campaigns and that many more promo materials for each campaign. So not going to do that here for you, but I do recommend, as often as possible, create as many variations as you can so you can really see what's working and what's not working. But make sure that you're doing proper A/B split testing, meaning that we're not changing 8 different variables all at once. If we're changing something, like I've got a green background, I would change it to a blue background, a yellow background, a red background. Change one item at a time, not changing the headline, the colors, the call to action, stuff like that all at once. So one thing at a time, but you can test multiple versus the control all at once. All right, so it's been about 24 hours, and I just want to give you some quick results of the campaign that I ran. First, I did not find any success with the native ads. It became super complicated, and the restrictions and requirements to run a native ad just weren't worth my time, quite frankly. So I stuck with running ads for banner ads specifically, and I did for a couple different companies, but one of them already hit. So within 24 hours, I got 46 clicks and 1 sign up already for Pictory. And again, based on that, I spent a total of about $10. So overall, I spent $30. This thing's set to run about $75 a day at least, so it's not running as quickly as I would like. But again, the money spent was not really too bad, and click-through rate is pretty low. It's about 0.06%. That's display ads. That just is going to happen. And we had a total of 112 clicks in the multiple campaigns. Generally speaking, they're spending at about 25 cents per click. I upped it to a little over 30, just to try and make this thing move a little bit. But very happy with the results. Hopefully you'll try it out, and again, link below to all the different programs that I'm talking about in this video. And again, hopefully this will help you generate more affiliate revenues like I'm doing. So thanks for watching.